the party office back. We all. Now in the party say, then take the decision, say, well, if then go ahead with the census, we could for call with people and make them not register at all. By then, I was a lone voice. And they grab back. Now I tell I say, no. I say, I'm not going to the census. I say, I'm not going to register. I say, census, election starts from census. I say, I'm not going to register. Now I begin to talk all kinds of talk. Oh, you not sell game. Oh, you not snitch. Oh, you not this. We not register. We not agree register. Oh, not register. Today, the census reports come out. Then say, can I get people in pass Freetown? Yes, because the Kenema people in register. Freetown will not agree register at all. The North will not agree register at all because we list in the party. That is how, when the party executive make a decision where they affect the party, we not for they go along with them. This decision when they make so, say may the APC-MPs and not go to parliament, it will affect the party and they kill the party. How they kill the party? Each one of we will get people there. Like me on constituency, I've got 67,000 people who registered at my constituency. Half of them people in there, they look up to me. Quarter of them people in there, they bring problem to me. They bring school fee problem for them picking. They bring a lot of social problems to me. Why? Because me are the honorable member. Now, so do cut across the other colleagues them. Now, if I'm not get work where I go able to represent them, how I go able to take care of them people in there? That is just one. The second reason, take for the country. We run as members of parliament. We are not working for the executive. We are a complete distinct functions we get with the executive. We there for make laws. Na parliament. Now we not they get paid by President Bio. We are members of parliament. Not to we employ we, not to we hire we, not to we at all. You not get for sack we until the 5 years done. So we need for the parliament sit down and say, all right, may I give you example now. Say governments make a proposal and say they will ban all then journalists. They not go allow no social media or internet. Government make that law. Now propose the law. They send another parliament with a bill. We parliamentarians now they can look at now and say, yes, you're right. They for ban them. They for ban social media. Yes, they for ban all the journalists for operate. We they look that law and oppose that law because it's not good for the country. Now he make good in a parliament. I say if we're not in a parliament for oppose that law definitely the law would snap.
Okay.
If it matter where they so now, it bring bill in a parliament. Like this last people there so. He appoint ministers there. We members of parliament will get appointment committee. We are in each of them ministers and they present in CV. And each of them ministers they talk about on a radio and say, so possible, Mohamed BANGURA they come for appointments. If anybody, members of the public, if anybody gets something about Mohamed BANGURA, they are gonna come furnish we. When they furnish we, now during the interview, we they pick them and they put them on them. Who put them on them will say, you not for be minister. If we're not there for screening people and they will left animal to SLPP, definitely they go. So many examples, my brother.
Okay.
Many.
And thank you so much for where you give people that insight there, for let them understand some of the issues them. Remember, I say the thing that we don't say, we get boku things them for take slice by slice. Let me approach that one day. So the first thing first, again, I don't be abroad for very long. And I get some training abroad. Okay? So let me use the abroad approach. On the record, you believe, say, the election we don't pass, so June 24th, 2023 election, the result we corner pool, the presidential, and all the other results in parliamentary and local results, their results, then they credible. You believe say then credible?
But my brother, that's another issue.
No,
Me, they carry
let me just get your perspective. This one,
no,
a
perspective
simple yes, simple yes or no. Simple yes or no.
Me, they not carrying. Now, my perspective, I give so. Me, they not carrying. KARENE comprises of 5 constituencies. Now, all districts. Now they will conduct elections. Now they will supervise the elections. And they talk for KARENE.
Okay.
SLPP, after all the RRF form, will check them. Then gets 9,000 votes in KARENE districts. Where they fall shots for a member of parliament. But when NETCA announced the results, the total results, overall results, then gets 19,500. So now, as they say this now, who say SLPP pull the 10,000 votes? For answer you directly,
yes,
I say in KARENE, the election not credible at all.
Okay.
Now, if I take a nationally, we cannot turn, we'll give them all the RRF form them, we'll give the party secretariats and say, executive, this are the result in KARENE district. These results are not credible at all. Now, the party for sit down and collect the other results from the other districts. Them. Up till now, after I talk to you, up till now, they're not able to come out with results from the other districts.
Okay.
So how we could talk about the election not credible as a lawmaker nationally?
Okay. That fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. So we take and say, KARENE, you from you understanding the results na KARENE not credible. Now that you did tell me, correct?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So the second approach now, where people now they understand the RRF form, make people understand how una they get the RRF form then they, where una they use, where particularly you use now for conclude say the result na KARENE not credible. Make people understand waiting at this RRF form.
They want they get ECSL, ECSL self they give them.
Okay.
These are the form where after the voting, counting, done, then they enter for say APC gets 5 votes, SLPP gets 3 votes, and all the people who contest, then they put their scores, now then forms and they. After that, we party agent is sign, SLPP agent is sign, all other agents we did sign. Then ECSL sign. Then give it copy. Now the RRF form.
Thank you.
Now that copy the who gets now from there we know the results.
Okay, so now based on then copy then that copy we KARENE get make you conclude say waiting then and then copy then they a different from waiting they announce. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So then copy then they now by district or by polling station?
By polling station.
Okay. So meaning that now a summary of the result by polling station, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And ECSL give una then small results then they when are the disaggregated result.
Yes.
So it means APC get all them forms then they na then disposal, correct?
No, APC gets all the forms them na KARENE.
Okay, you only speak for KARENE.
Yeah, for KARENE.
Okay.
I'm not able to speak for the country because we give them the results and they are a reform there. So
yes.
We ask them, say, well, if I say the election not free and fair, we not sit down and give we the other RRF form. Nobody know able to do.
So when you say una, who do they refer to?
We mean the KARENE district as a district.
Okay, so that request the way you ask Now through ECSL or now you party agents that you ask that question?
No, now the party we
Okay.
ask. Sort of ECSL.
Okay.
Now the party.
Yes.
For say we don't count. We own RRF form.
Yes.
We get problem.
Okay.
With the results.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He left now. Me Freetown urban come with their own.
Okay.
Freetown rural come with their own.
Okay.
Both for come with their own. Potroko for come with their own.
Okay.
If we say the election not free and fair,
okay,
all of that need for put together, we'll check the amount of RF people get. They will check the amount of votes. We'll total them.
Okay.
But we're not able to do them as a party.
So let me stick with Karine for a little bit, sir. So given that the RRF form now Karine don't show huge difference between what you now get and what in ECSL announce. Okay.
Yes.
So why you not even, because you're so certain of this, why you not champion that situation? Say, you know what, me they go court instead of me they go parliament. Why you not champion
you
that?
Cannot. You cannot, my brother.
How you
we
not
cannot.
Why can't you?
As a party.
But again, I want to draw your attention. Yes, sir. I want to draw your attention to the Public Elections Act. It says within, like the presidential, within 7 days. And again, then put say any individual will vote. I presume you vote, correct, sir?
Yes.
Any individual will vote. It gets the right for contest the result. Through the court, correct?
Yes.
So you convince, say, Karine, the results not credible. You not go speak for other areas, them.
No, I will not.
Yes,
I will not, my brother.
At the camp, So because you believe, say, the results not Karine not credible, instead of you say, okay, well, I will go na parliament, when means say you accept the result. Instead of you go parliament, why you not gonna court and say, okay, you know what, APC no one go court, but me they go court because I get the evidence. Say the results not credible, so they go court. Why you not go court as the first step, sir?
I'm not going to go court.
So why you not going to go court?
We don't come with listen. Yes. We don't come with all the evidence they need to the party. They get it. With all we opinion, how we feel about the elections. Then don't check them. The party, then for don't check the other one them. If then say these elections are not credible at that time, now the party steps up for don't go to court.
Okay.
Not to me as an elected MP.
Okay.
For going to court.
All right. Honorable, and thank you so much for where you come. Thank you. We really appreciate where you come.
Yes.
So for go court, you say you rely on the party for lead the way, correct?
Yes, but lead the issue. After they don't get the order. I
understand that. Let me stick for a moment. Let me stick to Karine. So Karine, you're very certain. Say Karine, no, the result ECSL announced that Karine not credible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but yet, for go parliament, you say you don't do the right thing in the interest of the people. Them, you go parliament, you disregard the party position.
Yes.
So why you know forbidden think the similar way? Say, you know what? Because the results where they announced were credible, and the next step for challenge is not court. The party said they go court, but me they go court because I convinced. Say the result where they call not credible based on the IR form.
My brother,
why you not take that step, sir?
My brother, I cannot. The party gets what they call legal.
Mr. Kabo, let me come in, please.
Yes, come in.
No, just repetition. No, Mr. Bangura,
Mhm.
na just reputation because Mr. Kago, you dey ask the same question in several
No,
other
no,
ways.
no, no, no,
No, let me
Madam,
finish.
wait, Madam
No,
Kadi,
no,
ask the
no,
same question. I don't
no. I
ask for
just no. What can they
clarity.
say is no.
I
You
don't
ask
ask
the
for clarity.
question. No, you don't
Yes.
ask the question. You don't answer. We
No,
then the
no, no,
same question.
no.
No,
The
listen.
honorable now answer the question. I want you.
No, no, you
Hold
don't.
that. You turn the
You don't
cam,
answer.
okay?
He said he not go go there. He said he not go go there because the party will
Okay.
get for the side.
All right. So
Then you
so
can't.
the party. Then now the question, the second question that the party for
No,
decide
yes.
where it come to going
No,
to court. Please allow
You don't
me.
get it?
Okay. Please allow
No.
me. Where it come for go court, the party it rely on the party in decision. Okay. Now that's honorable they say. But where it come to going to parliament, it say disregard the party position.
but
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
yes, so here is by implication, when you go parliament and you say the result not credible,
Yes.
it don't accept the result. Now it
Yes.
make a go parliament. That's not the implication of it.
No,
So
but
now
Mr.
that
Kago,
position I want to clarify. Okay.
Artically,
no,
at the position to clarify for yourself.
Antikadi,
It is not possible because you get
honorable
a legal
answer,
team.
please. Yeah, not
Yeah.
very intelligent man, very very intelligent, and again kudos for that. And waiting it do, I will come to you. Waiting it do, every parliamentarian for do the same. I want to make them very clear for
Yes.
where it stand against the party. And now some of the things that maybe later I will talk about the erroneous way where they write with constitution. Because at that time, Momo be very selfish. If he want for put himself in power, probably till the end of his life. And now that kind impact there will they get so. But the fact of the matter is, now make us say, what did he say? Let me take a step by step. Let people understand. So you will get your turn, okay? Not to you, I ask the question. Now, honorable, I ask the question, please, with all respect. And honorable, capable to answer the question. So, honorable Mohamed Bangura, sir. So just clarify that. What do you do? Now, something where I go I go really applaud you for that. And I don't talk repeatedly. Say we for even allow independent them. Like, yeah, if they not lack the party position, even when they go na parliament with the party symbol, they forget the right for crossover to any other party where they believe in, or even be independent. But with constitution, you talk about briefly. I will bring that part of the constitution. We're gonna ask you back, but just clarify this. Waiting now some of the things that we think about as advantages or in the interest of Sierra Leoneans, when you not go court, even when you don't establish, say, the results not credible, but you chose for go parliament. So clarify for me why that action day. Now that's how they ask.
Yes. Well, now they clarify so now.
Yes.
The party get a legal team. The party get a legal team. We don't come, we don't give you all the evidence. The party decides, say, we are not going to court with this matter. Instead, we for boycott parliament. And I told them, no, we cannot boycott parliament. If we have any issue, like, oh, don't bring this thing so, we're going to get other things back, other evidence from the other districts and the other region, we go to court. Let us go to court. We'll not get anything. Parliament, either we'll go parliament or not. We will still go to court.
Well, the court date very specific. A very specific the period where
you not get for talk you not get for talk because this election not credible. So I know they're gonna parliament for that, and I make they're gonna court. No. So the law say go to court while they do your job. If we go to parliament, then we say the election not credible. That is the presidential. the presidential.
No,
because the election results, they affect the presidential.
Just a moment, sir. So based on what you just said, not only the presidential, you make it clear, say, carrying a result, given the RRF form, not credible.
Yes.
So not just the presidential.
Oh yes, of course, you're right.
Fine.
But I took say mainly. Mainly it affects the presidential. Mainly.
Okay.
Mainly. Because the one sits now in SLP get a KARENE.
Okay.
Without results thing.
Okay. So and
when I say no, we cannot.
Okay. So
they tell and say no, let's just go. Because we go then a parliament, we not in a court. Until court rule. If the court rule said election fair, of course it's not going to affect you in a parliament. If the court talk say the election not fair, then for rerun again, that's when they go back.
Wonderful and great point, my brother. Again, very smart man. So that point where you make that parliament, and I'm so glad the way we put them so, because you need for going to parliament. So in case the court rule against you, you know, will lose your seat. Given that section we talk about, say you for day within 30 days. If you vacant within 30 days, you not go, they use the word or the phrase where they say without cause. And then they're gonna come to that. You go lose your seat. Now the point where you make so now, so you for be still able go parliament and at the same time individually even go court. If you believe
no, election matters has a timeline.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It has a timeline. The petition has a timeline.
Yes.
By then the timeline no elapses.
So 7
days.
So the time when you decide for go parliament, right?
Yes, 7 days after announcement of the results.
Okay. Yes. So that's mean
Section 73 of the 1991 Constitution is very clear.
Yes, absolutely. So that's by implication say they come through, say you intention not to forgo court on an individual basis. Now for depend on the party forgo court, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for go parliament, you make decision individually, correct?
Of course, yes. Because
that's fine. I just want to establish that, sir. So again, you talk about the Constitution, where the Constitution now in there for guide the country. It guide the country as to how the country for run. And by the way, personally, a terrible Constitution, I believe. Okay, so let me go back to this section. So this section where you quote, and for people of interest, this now section directly from the Constitution.
Yes.
And this now under section 77(1)(k). So what did it say? I highlight them. So the reason a beginner say a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament and then give the criteria them where you go vacate your seat. So we then go to K. So K say if he ceases to be a member of the political party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament, and he so informs the speaker. This is not a caveat. Or the speaker is so informed by the leader of that political party. So what did they say now? It is say that what you say. If the party expel you, Honorable MOHAMED BANGURA, given this provision, you not go get your seat. You go cease for be a member of parliament. Correct? Now, the same way you interpret them, unfortunately, we don't lose Mr. Bangura and Auntie Kadi.
No, me, I don't confuse myself because I don't love and I don't confuse.
I want to make it clear. VOS, we know they support any political party. It's very clear. And at the same time, Usai truthfully, we for talk. So if somebody come now, that thing where they afraid or questions they already afraid for ask them a salon, we they ask them now. Okay? So Miss Honorable make it clear. The side where he very much convinced, we not carrying it. I cannot talk about the side. It say, given the RRF forms, and the RRF forms then they, even ECSL sign on them, meaning that they're credible. Waiting then at the RRF form, not only ECSL announce. Any patriotic Sierra Leonean, if a first challenge the results then they, who say they challenge them, na court.